How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to do a quick weekly update of the portfolio. See, we're up to $38,880 this week. And at one point, we were all the way up to 41,000, almost 42,000. For the week, we were up about $3,000, up 8%, 8.58%. The highest we were up to, we were up almost 16, almost 17% for the week, almost 6K. And let's look at some of my holdings. Let's go right to our long-term options. I have a Neo $47 call. We are down 17% on it. My average cost was 21.80. So overall, we were down on this one. We were up quite a bit at one point. We were up almost. We were actually over 50%. I think we'll get back up there before the year ends. I believe Neo has the potential to easily break all-time highs, if not go to $70 or $80 by the end of the year. It can even go higher than that. Neo has a lot of potential. It all depends on how many cars they start delivering from here on out. I mean, they were able to deliver over 8,000 for June. If they can get anywhere close to 8,500 or even 9,000, I think as long as they keep increasing their delivery numbers month over month, Neo has the potential to easily get over 70 or $80 and break 120 to 140 bucks by the end of the next year. And as far as my position goes for Neo, I have 500 shares, $25,000 in Neo. And compared to everything else, it is by far my biggest position. Everything else is under 10,000, even under 7,000. So for right now, the market has been increasing, as you can tell. Past 3 months, Neo's up. Tilray, it's slowly going back up. I don't think I'm going to be buying any more Tilray stock. I'm just going to be holding on to it. I mean, unless it goes down to $14 again, I won't be buying it. Shopify, past 3 months, up. I think Shopify is going to be a good buy as long as it's under $200 billion market cap. But Shopify is probably my fourth buy right now. I'd rather buy three other things, okay? Three other stocks in crypto. And one of those ones are Tattooed Chef. I think Tattooed Chef is a buy. I would continue to buy Tattooed Chef as long as it stays under $25. And this is going to be my third buy right now, Tattooed Chef. I think this has the potential to easily be $100 stock in the future and eventually maybe be able to pay a dividend, because that's how usually all these food companies do. Long term, they eventually start paying dividends. Corsair Gaming is my second biggest buy, only because I'm down 17% on this one, so I still can average down. I think Corsair, same thing. Corsair can become a $15 billion market cap, if not 20 billion. So it has the potential to 5x to 7x long term. And I would actually like to have about anywhere from 250 to 500 shares of each of these ones. So, and Shopify, I would like to get Shopify up to 5 shares. But right now, Tattooed Chef, Corsair, and Shopify are my main three. Shopify, I'm up 30% on this one. You can see my position and everything. Tattooed Chef, you see I'm up 22% on this one. You can see my average cost and all that. I think I got it in at a good price. Next one, Corsair Gaming, down 17%. I would like to average in. Look at this. It's been stagnating since beginning of March. Actually, since the big pop, we haven't really seen any movement. So basically, it's been a few months since Corsair has done any movement. And Corsair, I'm like saying, this one can be like Logitech, can be 15 to 20 billion long term. The next one we have is MP. MP, I'm up 9%. Also, same thing. I think this can be easily a $100 billion market cap stock. I think as long as the EV market continues to grow, MP will continue to grow. And most likely I will buy whenever I see dips. But right now, I'm just trying to stack my cash, guys. The main goal for me is to stack my cash. As long as I don't see a major correction like we've seen in the past months in April and May for the markets, as long as we see one of these months again, I won't be buying. I will most likely continue to stack cash until we see another major correction, only because my portfolio is pretty high on margin use. You see, I have $21,000 in margin used, and I do not want to buy any more stocks until I can probably get that down to 15,000. And bringing my portfolio down to 15,000, it'll be like I'll have to deposit about $7,000. So it'll basically transfer my margin from 7,000 to my equity, which will bring my account to 45,000 in total equity in both crypto and stocks, and my margin will be down to 15K, which would be very good, right? Would be very good. It would bring my market value almost to 70,000. And that's the goal for me. Right now, I'm not depositing any money until I see some huge red days, in which maybe I'll start buying stuff again. But even then, main goal for me is stack my cash. I have some money in my bank account right now. I could deposit right now, but I don't plan on doing it. I have about I think I could deposit about $2,500 to from my bank account to my portfolio, but I'm not gonna do that yet. Like I said, I probably will deposit maybe when I get to 5,000. So maybe a couple more months, 3 more months probably. I'll be able to deposit 5,000 into the portfolio. So as long as the market continues to move up, which I believe it should, I don't think there should be any major long-term corrections that could last like a month or two, like we've seen it in April and May. I don't think that could happen, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You don't know about the markets. But the number one major buy for my portfolio right now is Ethereum. If I had the money right now, I would be buying a coin every single month. That's what I want. I want eventually to get to 10 coins. I think I can probably get to 10 coins by the end of next year, as long as Ethereum doesn't move up so substantially. I think I can get to 10 coins, but I'm gonna really have to start grinding. I've been working a lot of overtime, being able to make an extra $300 per check, which is pretty good. I can make about extra $500 to $800 per month just from the extra work that I've been doing. But that's not enough, man. I really need to start grinding on YouTube. I'm gonna start posting every single little thought that I have, and I'll start interacting more with my viewers. Comment anything. I really don't care. You know what I mean? Let me know if you guys are buying Ethereum. I'm really waiting for Robinhood to come up with their wallet so I can transfer my Ethereum out to like a BlockFi so I can get some interest on it. That's the main goal. That's why I want to get to 10 Ethereum coins. Short term, 5 coins. I think I can get to 5 coins before summer of next year. So just 3 more coins. But like I said, I had to deposit a lot of money to get my margin down because I don't plan on selling any of these things. I plan on holding all these stocks for a long time. I think NEO has the potential to become a $200-300 stock by 2025. I really do. I think Tilray, once the United States legalizes cannabis at a federal level, national level or whatever, Tilray will move up fast. Move up fast. And I think maybe when I can get Shopify, Tattoo Chef, and Corsair above Tilray. So if I can get my equity above Tilray, so say Tilray's at 6,000 right now. If I can get Shopify above 6,000, Tattoo Chef above 6,000, and Corsair above 6,000, I will in fact have to start buying Tilray again, just because I like to have my account more balanced. Ethereum is probably going to be my second biggest position, if not my first biggest position with NEO. These two will probably run my account for the next couple of years. I think there's no way I'm gonna sell off NEO at least until 2025. So I have about 3.5 more years of holding on to NEO without even thinking about selling it. I will not even think about selling NEO. I think NEO has the potential to become a monster. I'm talking about 200, 300, 400 plus in the next 5 years. If not, it can go even up higher than that. And I don't know if I'm going to be buying anymore. Like I said, I would have to get most of my other stocks up a little bit more. But yeah, this one basically is about almost 50% of my total portfolio. And if this Neo does go up to $60 to $70, this is gonna be even more. I have a more percentage in my portfolio, and I want to get Ethereum up. In compared to equity, Ethereum is gonna be my fourth biggest position. If I buy another coin, it will be my second biggest position already. So I think the next time I'll buy a coin, I don't know, man. I think Ethereum. I will keep buying Ethereum until it hits 3,000, and then after that, I will still buy it, but now I won't buy it as substantially. See, look at that. What I bought. Let's look at my history. Let's look at my history, guys. I bought one coin. Let's see, one coin in on May and one in June. I'm gonna try to buy another one as soon as possible. As long as Ethereum's under 3K, I will buy it whenever I can. But like I said, I have so much money in my using margin. I'm gonna have to keep depositing more and more and keep my margin to 21,000 while my total portfolio value stays above. So as long as I keep depositing money, my margin percentage value will go down, even though the margin is still the same. So I would say I deposit another 5,000. My like right now my portfolio is worth 38K or whatever. Let's just say my portfolio is worth 40,000. So my margin use is 50%. I deposit another 10,000, right? Then my margin's down to 40%. Even though I'm not using any more margin, the margin's staying the same. I keep depositing more money, so the margin percentage would go down, which means that as long as my portfolio is above a certain amount, I should be safe from getting a margin call, because that's my biggest fear right now, margin call. I do not want to get no margin call. That's the biggest reason why my portfolio is not way more, because they sold off all my Tesla stock down here. My Tesla stock down here. Imagine if I didn't sell my 20,000 shares in Tesla. It would have been a 10x gain of 200K, but that's the goal with Neo now. I believe Neo has the potential to move up tremendously. Tremendously. I think Neo could become easily 300, 400, 500 billion dollar market cap. They just have so much things. I think Neo is comparable to Apple. They're gonna make so much money off subscriptions and stuff like that, and products, and they have like this thing, like how Apple has their ecosystem, right? The ecosystem that once you get a phone, you start getting the iPads and then the MacBooks and then the AirPods and all that stuff. Same thing with Neo. You get the car, then you start getting the the, the battery as a service, and you start getting once they get their self-driving system, they're gonna have that as a service, right? Then you're gonna have their Neo Home, then they're gonna have their Neo, all that stuff that you can eventually start buying, and then eventually you're gonna start making so much money off their customers. You start making 40, 50, 60, $70,000 per customer, and they're just gonna start selling. I believe they're gonna start selling millions of cars per year, and they're making so much money off each customer. It's gonna be crazy, man. I'm talking about 10 years out. Neo has that potential to become huge, can become what Tesla is right now, and Tesla's just gonna be another monster. And of course, I have Tesla here. I'm up quite a bit. I could have had so much more money. And then I have Dropbox. Dropbox, I got it at such a good price right now that I don't really want to buy it anymore. I'll just leave it alone. Jumia is a stock that I think will start moving up. I'm talking about 2025. So maybe I'll buy some shares. I'll buy another 19 shares just so I can have 100 shares. I'm down 30% on this one. So yeah, I'm holding it. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding it. Maybe eventually, once I start seeing some improvement in Jumia, maybe I see two back-to-back quarters where I see improvement, where I'll start buying it again heavy. But I'm gonna have to see two back-to-back quarters of improvement, double-digit increases and everything, because Jumia does have that potential to become the Amazon of Africa, right? And it has such a low market cap. Like, if it does well, there's no reason why this is not gonna be a 10 billion, $15 billion market cap fast. If not 20, 30, 40 billion long term, 50 billion long term. Africa can grow very, very fast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a little quick update on the portfolio. I'm just holding, man. Holding. Ethereum's my main buy. Then Corsair, Tattoo Chef, and Shopify are followed. Then after that, Tilray. If Neo goes back down to the 40s, I'm going to have to consider it. But it looks like Neo is going to keep moving up. Neo hasn't really looked back down unless they see another 10-20% drop in Neo, which could potentially happen. You never know, right? I don't know, man. I think Neo is a good buy until $70. I think Neo is a $200 stock by 2025 at least. So you can 3x your money in the next 3.5 years. So if it's under $70, so 3 times your money, 300% gain in the next 3.5 years. That's a pretty good buy. If you're really picky, under $50 is a good buy. That's a 4x gain, 400% gain. So I'm pretty happy with the position. I mean, obviously, I would like to have more, but compared to the money that I have in the markets, I'm kind of happy with my portfolio. I want Ethereum to be my second biggest position. All right, that's the quick update, even longer update than I expected. I'll see you in the next one.